Everyone, I am Lenny, one of the technical specialist manager in ICT. I'm here to present on the ICT flexible learning solutions. Now, let me give you the target objectives of today's presentation. How skills-based training are done, IT flexible learning solutions, subjects covered with each learning systems, and then lastly, for the certification bundle. How skills-based training are done. The learning systems comes with a pretest which composes of multiple choice quizzes and simulation quizzes. Next would be the e-learning or simulation which has the video lessons, demonstration videos, and text lessons. Followed by the post-test or e-assessment after every end of the chapter for multiple choice quizzes and also end of the chapter's simulation quizzes to test their skills via simulation and form of gamification. There is hands-on equipment assessment on computer hardware, networking, and robotics programming. And lastly, have all the micro-credential certifications for outcomes-based education and dual certification. The ICT flexible learning solution that is available anytime, anywhere, and in any device. Here are the CompTIA resources to propel your career. Life moves fast. Is your IT career keeping up? Continuous learning and IT certifications are cornerstones to advancing an IT career. But who has time for that? Now, you can fast-track your IT career with CompTIA CertMaster Learn, the comprehensive IT training solution from the world's leading vendor-neutral IT certification provider. Built with an official CompTIA content that is delivered through a step-by-step learning plan. CertMaster Learn empowers you to gain important IT skills and advance your career anytime, anywhere, fitting efficient IT training material and effective tools that reinforce your learning like videos, hands-on games, and performance-based practice questions into your life, so you can build your knowledge and master IT whenever you find time. Now, you can test with confidence, ace your exam, and get an industry-recognized certification that can fast-track your career. CompTIA CertMaster Learn, the newest member of the CertMaster family, getting you where you need to go. Now, turning into certification. Certifications are created by the industry for the industry. This is the competitive edge in a cutthroat job market, where as much answer the question, is there a need? Or in an industry-wide job task analysis, the MSEs or subject matter expert tells that there should be a performing ongoing maintenance, and it is highly recommended that the certification is an ANSI or ISO accredited. Do watch the video on how we can boost our qualification to land a job.
IT, one of the most diverse and fastest growing industries in the world. And with elements of IT in almost every industry, the choice of which career to pursue is endless. You could develop the next breakthrough in digital communications, or protect people's data from being sold on the black market, or even help a small startup business get ahead by being more technologically streamlined. And as technology progresses, the IT industry is going to need more and more people to help discover, manage, and secure its capabilities. But there's a problem. Right now, there's a large skills gap between the skills job seekers have and what employers need. And with so many different courses and training options out there, how can you know which one will give you what you need to land a job? So your options are either going in, starting at ground level and slowly working your way up, or taking an internship with a whole bunch of other recruits and hoping you survive the training process. Validating your skills doesn't have to be this difficult. That's where CompTIA comes in. We are the leading provider of vendor-neutral IT certifications in the world. That means we can validate your IT skills across a wide range of technologies. Whether it's in networking, cloud technologies, or security, With a CompTIA certification, you'll get the boost you need to get the job you want now. And because CompTIA certifications are recognized globally, regardless of where you choose to work, you'll have in-demand credentials. With the CompTIA certification, the world is literally your oyster.
Now, let me give you the CompTIA career pathway. Starting with the core skills, level ITF Plus is the foundational skills in IT and the basic amongst certifications. CompTIA Plus is the entry level, focuses on computer hardware. CompTIA Network Plus on the networking. CompTIA Security Plus on the computer security. It has infrastructure pathway which composes of CompTIA Server Plus on the server administration, Linux Plus on the Linux operating system, and the Cloud Plus on the cloud computing. Next is the cybersecurity pathway, which includes Pen Test Plus or the penetration testing, CYSA Plus on cybersecurity analyst, and the CASP Plus on the advanced security practitioner. And then lastly, covering professional skills on Project Plus on the project management, Cloud Essential Plus on Cloud Essentials, and then CTT Plus on the Technical Trainers Training Program. Covered by this simulation-based e-learning courseware would have covered with the computer and networking security, and then also with advanced computer and network security, operating systems, cybersecurity, theories and practices. You have software and system security, data and communication security, information assurance and security, cybersecurity capstone projects, and then also with the data communication networking. You have IT application tools in business. You have cloud computing and security. Next would be on the systems administration and maintenance, network security, network infrastructure and directory services. You have Linux administration, WAN technologies, wireless technologies, introduction to computing, computing fundamentals, keyboarding and documents processing, also with the networking basics, routers and routing basics, computer hardware fundamentals, computer installation and configuration. And then lastly, for the structured cabling system. Turning over with the dynamic e-learning courseware, I have to give you the competitive edge of this software. It has the WCAG 2.0 AA. It uses the pedagogical features. It uses backward design methodology. Also, it uses flashcards, unit podcast, curriculum narrative leverages, the multimodal learning, and then lastly, it has the complete CTE and career courses. For the WCAG 2.0 AA, the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines standards enabling all types of learners such as deaf, hard of hearing, blind, and visually impaired. On the pedagogical features, you have the reflect and then the needs of the Generation Z. It also has the backward design methodology. It has the outcome-based design e-learning instructional material where the instructor focuses on the desired end results of the course instruction. And then it uses flashcards as a unit quiz discussion question. It has the unit podcasts. Podcast is a series of spoken words, audio episodes, all focus on the particular topic or theme, like cycling or startups to support the learning process of the student. Next would cover the curriculum narrative leverages for the behavioral, cognitive, and constructivist learning theories. And then for the multimodal learning, it embedded videos and interactive learning elements. It also has the CTE and career courses. It has 3 programs for the business programs, health and science programs, and then lastly with the IT and technology programs. Here are the features for the comprehensive curriculum. It has the personal curriculum narratives, reflective discussions. You have the captivating course lab activities. You have contemporary graphics, optional support toolbar, balanced reading level, interactive features. It have also formative and summative assessments, podcast narrations, and then for the videos. Here are the business program, health sciences, and applied technology program embedded on this e-learning software. The subjects covered by dynamic learning courseware are the following: digital imaging, video digital production, digital video production, and then also with the object-oriented programming, principles of operating systems and its applications, animation projects, multimedia systems, digital imaging, multimedia sound and video, 2D game art development, 3D game art development, game engine programming, 3D and 2D digital animation, mobile programming, mobile applications design and development, mobile programming, mobile web design and development, introduction to game design and development, computer graphics programming, principles of 2D and 3D animation, script writing and storyboard design, game programming, introduction to multimedia, IT application tools in business, platform technologies, integrative programming and technologies, multimedia systems, computer programming, application development and emerging technology, data structures and algorithm, cloud computing and Internet of Things, introduction to the World Wide Web, current trends in IT, Internet research for business, business information technology. Okay, let me end this session by saying this quote: at the end of the day, it all boils down to certification being in an internationally recognized credential. If you can put that on your resume, you'll have a competitive advantage over the other individual who doesn't have it. By Mark Milton, Director of People Services, Career Academy, Goodwill Industries.